Hi, Rick here. Hope you are doing well. I will be bringing to the channel a series of videos on how to use Live2d models on Unity. In this first video, we will see how to import the Unity SDK and how to import your models to Unity. So let's go to Unity. I'm here with a new Unity project. You can download the SDK on the link on the description if you need it. After you download the SDK, you just need to drag and drop on your project assets. Here you just need to click import. When the loading finishes, you need to restart your Unity. Then you will see that you have a new folder named Live2d. Here you have the codes for the SDK. You also have some samples. If you click in this folder models, you will see that you already have some models to work on Unity. To display the model is pretty simple, you just need to drag and drop on your scene. The first time you need to load the model, so you need to hit play. You can also import one model. You just need to go here, create a new folder. Let's call it models. Inside this new folder, I will create a new folder for the model. And here I will just drag and drop the folder with the model files. Those two files here is the reason I create a folder for the models, then a folder for the model itself. Those two files are created automatically outside your model folder, and this folder is just to avoid overlapping and for a better organization. When importing a model, the only files you need is your mock3, your model3 JSON, your physics JSON, and your CDE3 JSON. If you keep your files all together, be aware that if you import your cmock3 file to your unit folder, when you compile your project, the users will be able to access this file and open your Live2d model in Live2d. Also, you can add expressions to your model, like those two. Those two files are in the same format as VTube Studio, so you can just use the same files here. And you can also import your motion files. If you have made any changes on your model and you need to re-import your model to Unity, you need to click on the folder with your model files. Click here in Show in Explorer. Then you can replace your files. And after that, again, you need to right click and click in Re-import. If you just drag and drop your updated model to Unity, the SDK will import a new model for you, so you need to do these steps. Again, I will just drag and drop the model on the screen. If you look in the game object of the model, we have already some scripts attached to it. We have this parameter inspector. Here you can set up the default position for your model. You also have this button to reset the position. Here we have this part inspector. Works the same way as the part in Live2d. You can hide your parts. Here on rendering controller, you can hide your model. Here we have the controller for the eye blink. In order for this script to work, you need to add another script. This Cubism auto eye blink input controls the blinking system. Here on min is the amount of time for the eye to blink. Maximum deviation is another variable to count the time, but this one adds a random number to min. Here on time scale is the time the eye takes to blink. Here we have the expression controller. This controller should hold that list of expression. This list over here. You can just drag and drop the list here. Then if you change any value here, you can change here the index of the expressions. The index are the same as the expressions here. When you import the model, this list of expression is created importing all the expressions in your model folder. For each of those X3 files here, like this and this, the SDK will get all that files and put on this list. So when you are in your model, you can just update your expressions by changing these values. Also, we have this pose controller. It works with this fade controller. This fade controller holds this list of fade motions. Those fade motions are the same motions as you can export from Live2d, like these motions here. The SDK imports it to Live2d as an animation clip. Then the same thing, the SDK will import all your motions to this list. You can just drag and drop the list here. You can also choose the list here. You will see that you already have some lists. Those lists are from the sample models. Then if you go back to the game object of the model, you will have here the parameters. Inside each of the parameters, you can also check the parameter ID. Those IDs are the same as the parameters on Live2d. Like here. Here, usually you don't need to change anything, but there are some scripts that you need to attach to the parameter, like as the eye blink. If we go back, we can see the parts over here too. It's almost the same thing. There are some scripts that you can attach direct on the parts. Also, we have the drawables. This game object holds all the art meshes. So you can change the art meshes the same way you change on the Live2d here. If you want to use the animations, you can use the Unity animator. You can just drag and drop the animation to your model. Then you can hit play. The animations also work within the expressions, so you can go here and change your expressions. Now let's just give a look on our model with more animations. I will go to the sample models. I will open Authority, drag and drop to the screen. Here I will open the folder with the animations, with the motions. I will select all of them. Drag and drop on the model. Then if we go to Windows Animation Animator, we will be able to see the animations tree. Here you can organize the animations the way it fits better your model. So just to demonstrate, I will make some connections. For this first video, I just want to show to you guys how to import the SDK and the models. Well, this is it for this video. In the next video, we will see how to instantiate the models at runtime. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.